is beta.
Old man playing video games badly.
Is beta. Remember this. Very important. Welcome to the wonderful land of Escape from Tarkov. The land of beta. Yes, beta. Beta, beta, beta. This is our daily economic update. My name is Alex. I am the old man playing video games badly, and we're going to go look at the economy of Tarkov because it continues to be gently boned. All right, so we'll start with the obvious here. The price of Bitcoin today, Therapist is the best price. You cannot sell it on... Hey, I'm back. See? You cannot sell Bitcoin on the flea market. You can sell it only to dealers. And Therapist is generally the highest price. Just to show you really quickly, if you go over and ask Skier, Skier will give you 315. If you go and ask Peacekeeper, Peacekeeper will give you 2,511, which is less than 300,000. I don't even think Proper will touch it. Nope. I think Jaeger might. Nope, Jaeger doesn't even want it. Mechanic will give you nothing. And Fence will give you 257. So the high price today is 406,214, which is real world equivalent to 0.0937. Now, I'm going to tell you my take on this really quickly is the following. I believe that the price of Bitcoin on Tarkov has gone from 0.2, which is what it's listed as, right? Down to 0.1 fairly rapidly. They stepped through and went ticka, 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 ticka down to 0.1. And I think now they are continuing to adjust the value of Bitcoin down by a little bit all day long. I've seen it at 0.099, 98, 97. Like I said, now we're down to 0.937, which is the lowest I've seen it been. My theory, I'm still working with this one, is by the time we get to the next wipe, which should be the end of May, this will be a 0.05 Bitcoin, which will mean that you'll be looking at about 200,000 rubles on current price, assuming that the price of Bitcoin doesn't go like this, which historically it has done. That will greatly change the economy of Tarkov next time around, but not this time, but next time around. So let's just go have a quick pop around the flea market, and we'll do some of the other leading indicators. If I could type. Go over to that. I was just looking at those because I got one of those key cards. We got to sell one of those one of these days. Graphics cards, 888 is the lowest price. That is the lowest price I have seen pretty much in this entire wipe. Ratchet wrenches required for making them down to 112. They're going to get under 100,000 the way this is going. Fuel. Metal fuel tanks are 224. They are rapidly approaching what Jaeger will sell them for. I'm not sure why I can't buy from Jaeger today. Ooh, has that been an adjustment? I'm gonna have to go look and see if they've moved it from... No, I can buy it here. How come I can't buy it there? Okay, that's really weird. Flea market's acting up, I guess. There, now I can purchase it. He's got lots of them, right? He's got an hour left, but he's got a lot of them, so he's not running out. 236 going price on those ones. The blue fuel tanks are 159. That's way down from where they were. 5-liter fuel propane tanks actually are doing pretty well at 50,000 today. Some of the other staples of the economy, pack of nails, way down, 14,000. Those were 50,000 for a long time. Bolts, these are all things that you just use buckets of and you never know. Bolts are back up almost 50,000. And screw nuts, another thing you use lots of in this game, are up as well because they've been as low as about 20. So they're cruising back up, which is pretty good. So that's a pretty solid indication, in my opinion anyway, that the economy is sort of doing this right now. It's going up and down and back and forth and trying to get a little bit of more comfort. LEDXs are just under 1 million. Kind of surprising. And Labs key card. Actually low a little bit. 479,000, very slightly under the near 500,000 it's been for a while. So yeah, that's all good as well. So overall, like I said, the real killer here is that the graphics cards are down, the fuel prices are down, but you're still in that situation where if you were to try to build a if you were to try to build yourself a Bitcoin farm right now, and you bought the cards, you would be 9 million in cards and say, let's say 9.5 million. And the price of Bitcoin is 400,000. The price of fuel that we saw, 1 day's worth of fuel to do the job, is going to cost you 236. So you're looking at a profit on per Bitcoin of about 170,000 only. So it would take you, let me get out my calculator here, 9.5 million divided by 17, 170,000 of profit, right? Yeah. You would need to run your Bitcoin farm for 56 days to break even. I mean, assuming you're not using the fuel for anything else, you don't divide the fuel cost out and other things, but just to run the Bitcoin farm, the fuel required to run it, it's 55.88 days at the current break even. So basically, because it's the 19th of the month of April right now, and I do believe there will be a wipe before the 30th day of May, that's just my opinion. I'm basing it strictly on my feeling. I have no insider information, just a feeling. Take it for what it's worth. There's not even 55 days left to make your money back. So if you do not already have a Bitcoin farm, I don't recommend you build one. Simple as that. I just don't think there's any money left in it. If you're like me and you've got like a bucket load of money, I got this side of 60 million rubles. If you have the money and you feel like doing it, do it, but don't ever expect you'll get your money back, because you won't. Even me, I started early and I'm barely going to make my money back on my Bitcoin farm. I did it with $2 million cards. I was $18 or $19 million, if I remember correctly, in a Bitcoin farm. It'll be very doubtful that I'll ever actually make the full money back on my Bitcoin farm. I might be minorly profitable at the end of this, but it's just one of those things. So that's your daily economic update. Like I said, stay tuned. Keep your eyes on the price of Bitcoin. If you're holding Bitcoins, if you're doing the old hodl, don't hodl in Tarkov, because the price is just going to keep going down. Like I said, my belief is the target price in Tarkov is right around 200,000, and they will continue to slowly but surely ease the price down until they get there. Like I said, my belief is that instead of saying 0.2 BTC, this will say 0.05 BTC come the next wipe. So other than that, thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time on